Europe is a treasure chest of history, culture, and jaw-dropping beauty. From fairy tale castles to ancient ruins, every corner of this continent whispers stories of the past while dazzling you with its charm. Ready to embark on a journey that'll leave you spellbound? Let's dive into the 10 best spots in Europe that you need to visit, each one a masterpiece in its own right. 10. Schloss Neuschwanstein, Germany. Ever dreamed of stepping into a fairy tale? Schloss Neuschwanstein is your ticket to magic. Ever dreamed of seeing a Disney castle in real life? This Bavarian wonder inspired Sleeping Beauty's castle. Ever dreamed of exploring a king's fantasy? Built by King Ludwig II, it rises with sky-high turrets and golden interiors. Ever dreamed of walking through a royal hall? The throne room glitters with chandeliers and detail. Ever dreamed of a view so unreal it feels painted? The Alps frame this masterpiece perfectly. Ever dreamed of capturing the ultimate shot? Over 1.4 million visitors come yearly to photograph it. Ever dreamed of standing on Marienbrücke Bridge? The castle against rugged cliffs is pure postcard magic. Ready to live it? 9. Acropolis, Greece. Want to walk where ancient philosophers once debated? The Acropolis in Athens is calling your name. This ancient citadel perched atop a rocky hill is the heart of Western civilization. Crowned by the Parthenon, a 2,500-year-old temple dedicated to Athena. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site that screams history. Picture marble columns glowing under the Mediterranean sun, whispering tales of gods and heroes. With over 3 million visitors yearly, it's a must for anyone chasing the roots of democracy. Visit at sunrise to beat the crowds and feel the magic of this ancient wonder. Can you hear the echoes of Socrates? 8. Tower Bridge, England. Fancy a stroll across one of the world's most iconic bridges? Tower Bridge in London is more than just a pretty face. It's a symbol of British ingenuity. This neo-Gothic marvel, built in 1894, spans the River Thames with its bascule design, lifting for ships to pass. Walk its high-level glass walkways for a heart-pounding view 42 meters above the river, or explore the Victorian engine rooms to geek out on engineering. Over 40,000 people cross it daily, and its twinkling lights at night are pure magic. It's often mistaken for London Bridge, but this beauty is in a league of its own. Ready to step onto London's crown jewel? 7. Sagrada Familia, Spain. Ever seen a church that looks like it grew from a dream? Barcelona's Sagrada Familia, designed by genius architect Antoni Gaudi, is a mind-bending masterpiece. Started in 1882 and still under construction, aiming for completion in 2026. This UNESCO World Heritage Site blends Gothic and Art Nouveau in ways that defy logic. Its facades tell biblical stories, while the interior's rainbow-stained glass and organic columns feel like a forest of light. With 4.5 million visitors a year, it's Spain's most visited monument. Book tickets online to skip the lines and catch the sunset glow inside. Can you imagine a church this wild? 6. Prager Altstadt and Karlsbrücke, Czech Republic. Want to wander through a medieval fairy tale? Prague's Old Town and Charles Bridge are pure enchantment. The Altstadt's cobblestone streets are lined with colorful Baroque buildings, Gothic churches, and the famous astronomical clock, ticking since 1410. Cross the 14th century Charles Bridge, adorned with 30 statues and soak-in views of the Vltava River. Over 7 million tourists visit Prague yearly, drawn to its bohemian vibe and beer gardens. Visit at dawn for a crowd-free stroll and watch the city wake up in golden light. Ready to lose yourself in Prague's timeless charm? 5. Petersdom, Italy. Ever wondered what it feels like to stand at the heart of the Catholic world? St. Peter's Basilica in Vatican City isn't just a church, it's a symbol of faith, art, and power. Rising with Renaissance grandeur, this masterpiece by Michelangelo, Bernini, and Bramante welcomes nearly 10 million visitors each year. Inside, marvel at Michelangelo's Pieta, explore ornate chapels, and gaze upward to the colossal dome that defines Rome's skyline. The basilica can hold over 60,000 worshippers, making it one of the largest in the world. For the ultimate thrill, climb 551 steps to the cupola for sweeping views of the Eternal City. Modest dress is required. Ready to feel the awe of St. Peter? 4. Venedig and der Canal Grande, Italy. Ready to float through a city that seems more like a dream than reality? Welcome to Venice, Italy, where time slows down and the Grand Canal shimmers like liquid gold. This UNESCO treasure is not built on streets, but on water. 118 islands tied together with 400 bridges and 177 canals. Gondolas and vaporetti glide past Gothic windows and Renaissance palaces, each turn revealing centuries of art and history. The Grand Canal, Venice's beating heart, dazzles with landmarks like the Rialto Bridge, Basilica di Santa Maria della Salute, and the glittering Ca d'Oro. It's no wonder over 30 million travelers arrive every year chasing the same timeless magic. Want the best view without the tourist price? Hop on a vaporetto at sunset when the city glows pink and gold and let Venice cast its spell. Can you feel the romance already? 3. Stonehenge, England. Want to unravel one of history's greatest mysteries? Stonehenge, a prehistoric monument in Wiltshire, England, has baffled minds for centuries. Built around 2500 BC, these massive stone circles, some weighing 25 tons, were likely a ceremonial site aligned with the solstices. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, it draws 1.5 million visitors yearly, all captivated by its enigma. Walk the surrounding fields to feel its ancient energy, and visit the nearby visitor center for artifacts and theories. No one knows exactly how the stones were transported. Ready to step into a 5,000-year-old puzzle? 2. Colosseum, Italy. Can you hear the roar of the ancient crowd? Step inside Rome's Colosseum and you're no longer in the 21st century. You're in the heart of the Roman Empire. Built in 80 AD, this mighty arena could seat 80,000 spectators who cheered as gladiators fought and wild beasts prowled the stage. Today, over 7 million visitors come each year to marvel at its crumbling arches, hidden passageways, and the echoes of history that still linger in the air. Walk through the Hypogeum, where warriors and animals once waited, and imagine the suspense before the battles began. Standing here is like holding a ticket to the past, one that reveals both Rome's glory and its brutality. Whether you explore on your own or join a guided tour for access to restricted areas, the Colosseum promises a journey that will leave you awestruck. 1. Eiffelturm, France. Ready to fall in love with the City of Light? The Eiffel Tower in Paris is the ultimate symbol of romance and elegance. Built in 1889 for the World's Fair, this 324-meter Iron Lady draws 7 million visitors annually. Ascend to the summit for a 360-degree view of Paris, from Notre Dame to the Arc de Triomphe. At night, its twinkling lights create a fairy tale vibe. It was almost dismantled in 1909, but saved for its radio transmission value. Book tickets online to avoid long queues, and visit at sunset for pure magic. Can you resist the Eiffel Tower's irresistible charm? In conclusion, Europe's top 10 spots are a dazzling mix of history, art, and natural beauty. From the fairy tale spires of Neuschwanstein to the timeless allure of the Eiffel Tower, each destination promises memories that'll last a lifetime. So, which of these wonders will you visit first? Pack your bags and let Europe's magic sweep you away. If you loved this, subscribe and join the conversation in the comments. More travel stories are on the way. Thank you.